Okay, let's be real. The first time I heard people talking about just saying affirmations, I rolled my eyes. It felt fake. Like, how is me saying I am abundant really actually going to change anything? Like, it was magically supposed to just make me feel better or just magically attract something, but I was wrong. Kinda. So, in this video, I'm breaking down what affirmations actually do to your brain, why sometimes they don't work, and how to actually make them mean something. What I didn't realize at first is that affirmations aren't magic. They're actually programming. And most of us are already running on autopilot that we didn't even choose. So here's the thing that people don't usually explain, and it's how I believe affirmations actually work. See, I look at it how your brain doesn't have eyes. It only knows what you tell it to believe, because then your body sends signals to your brain. Even if it's real or just perceived, your brain takes that information and determines how to respond. And the same thing goes for your nervous system. Your nervous system doesn't have vision. It just listens to your thoughts and then prepares your body to act accordingly. And if you've been through trauma, fear, and shame, or even limiting beliefs, guess what? That signal, it gets distorted. And it kind of makes me think of that game that we used to play as kids called Telephone. If you don't know what Telephone is, usually it was a class of students and the teacher would line up everybody in a line and tell the very first person a sentence, and then each kid would whisper it down the line, and by the time I got to the other end, it would be completely different. So I think the same thing with like the outside vision of what you're seeing, then the next line would be your brain, then the next is your nervous system, and so on. So it's kind of like by the time your nervous system gets the signal, it might be reacting to outdated fear or a childhood trauma or something that isn't even real. And that message gets distorted. So affirmations work because they're about retraining that message. It's like you're intercepting that distorted signal and replacing it with something more aligned. Yes, it might feel forced at first. It did for me. It was like I was saying a bunch of cheesy lines and hoping that something would magically shift or appear in my lap. But when I learned why they work, that's when it changed everything. I can remember since being a young child, I've always asked why to everything. And if some of you have kids, you may be able to relate with them asking, why this, why this, why this? And you end up just saying, because God made it that way. But when people just simply told me to say affirmations, it never really landed. It just felt like I was saying empty words. But once I actually understood the why they work and how they affect your mind and your body, it finally clicked. Because until then, you're just repeating phrases that don't really make you feel anything. And if there's no emotion or belief behind what you're saying, it's not going to stick. So it's not just the words, it's the energy behind them that creates the shift. Just like listening to music can make you feel something just by the lyrics. I hear a lot of people talk about the phrase fake it till you make it. And there's some controversy with that phrase, and I don't really know why, but affirmations aren't about faking confidence. They're about reestablishing trust within yourself and telling your body, hey, we're safe now. And telling your spirit that, hey, we believe that we deserve better. So at first, I didn't really feel anything when I was saying affirmations. It almost felt like I was lying. But over time, with repetition and awareness, it started sinking in. And not because the words were magical, but because I started associating meaning to them. I attached vision to them. And when I say I am worthy of financial freedom, I'm not just saying it, I'm feeling it. See, imagine what that freedom would feel like. Because manifestation isn't just visualizing either. It's about embodying the feeling before you see the proof. And that's what people miss. You're not trying to convince the universe. The universe already believes that you're worthy. You're convincing yourself. And when you fully believe in your bones that something is possible, your energy shifts, your actions align, and your results start to reflect that belief. But it all starts with what you tell yourself when no one else is watching. And affirmations, they're not just words. They're instructions for your nervous system, for your future self, and for your life. You don't have to believe in them fully yet, but say them like your life depends on it, because eventually it will. So no, I don't just believe in saying affirmations. I believe in the why behind them. I believe in choosing alignment, even if it feels unnatural at first. I believe in rewriting the story that I inherited. So if you ever feel like affirmations just don't work for you, or your manifestation just feels out of reach, try adding meaning to the words. Don't just say them, feel them, visualize them, and let them rewire your belief system one line at a time. So drop your favorite affirmation in the comments below, or one that you maybe want to believe but you're struggling with, and let's start shifting that today. And if this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who may need to hear it. And remember to stay kind to yourself. I love you, and I'm so proud of you. I'll see you in the next one.